Welcome back to Put You On. My name is Michael. I'm here with my dad.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike.
And today we're listening to Daytona by Pusha T. I think I mentioned this one to you like a long time, like a couple months ago. We just never got around to somewhere in the recordings. We never ended up doing it.
Well, we haven't done Pusha T at all, have
but
we?
you've heard him
as
on,
a feature.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly on
A few.
what, but yeah, you've heard him as a feature before for sure.
So this is his own work.
Yeah, so this album is from 2018. So it's his now second most recent album because he just had one come out in 2022 at the beginning of the year. So in 2018, Kanye West went on an absolute tear of releasing records. He released a solo album that year. He released a collab album with Kid Cudi called Kid Sigos. Then he also released an entire Nas album that he completely produced. He released a Tiana Taylor album, R&B album that he produced. And he released this album, which he produced, all within the span of 1 year. And they're all top quality projects. And I would say one or two of those might be in my favorite albums of all time.
Wow.
And that was all he had this house in Wyoming, in the very desolate area, this big cabin. And he just kind of locked himself into his studio and just absolutely grinded out all these albums. So this album is fully produced by Kanye West, which, I mean, that automatically for any album is a plus.
Yeah.
His production is one of the best
Stellar.
ever in hip hop. And him combined with Pusha T. So Pusha T is I might have explained it in the past, but just to freshen up, he's a very hard, very what's the word I'm looking for? Not hard. He's a very
his pronunciation.
He's a very aggressive rapper,
Okay.
Aggressive, in your face, kind of a lot of drug bars because he literally was a cocaine dealer.
Okay.
It's not fabricated drug talk or stuff it's
Okay.
talking about real drug talk,
His
cocaine
life.
Mostly.
I mean, he knows what he's talking about. Is what you're saying.
Which kind of I think is part of his appeal, even for me, because it's some of the stuff he says is very harsh and explicit, and it's most of the time seems like it's something that he's actually speaking on from experience. It's not
made up,
trying to make it sound aggressive or mean. It's a 20-minute record, 7 songs, and pretty much all the records he put out of those 6 were 7 tracks, 20-ish minutes.
7-track album.
Yeah, but it's
Wow.
so potent and so good that I feel the replay value is like how we did Unlocked recently, the Denzel one.
Yeah.
There's no filler. It's just jam packed. That cover there is actually
It's like someone's bedroom.
no, that's Whitney Houston's bathroom.
Oh.
Kanye West actually paid a very large amount of money to get the rights to that photo so that Pusha could use it on the cover. So the first track is called If You Know, You Know.
Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist on that boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving that rude boy, I'm waving at you boy, ran off on the plug too like True Goy, imagine me do boy, you could never do what I do boy, your numbers don't add up on the blow, that was 10 years ago, if you know, you know. Yeah. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. This thing of ours, oh, this thing of ours. Her fraternity of drug dealers ringing off. I just happen to be alumni. Too legit, they still looking at me with one eye. The company I keep is not corporate enough. Child rebel soldier, you ain't orphan enough. A rapper turned trapper can't morph into us, but a trapper turned rapper can morph into Puff. Solely responsible for showing rappers how to stand on the front lines when trappers started throwing bands. Where were you when Big Meech brought the Tigers in? Cause I was busy earning stripes like a tiger skin. Bricklayers in ball shorts, coaching from the side of the ball court. If you know, you know. One stop like a Walmart. We got the tennis balls for the wrong sport. If you know, you know.
Yeah, very good beat, good melody. The cadence sounds okay, not so aggressive. He sounds very. I mean, the lyrics are very understandable.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could see why that was a hit.
Kanye knows how to chop up a
Yeah,
sample, huh?
I mean, it's just fun the way he always has like the little voices. And,
Yeah. Switches.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just overall good music on that. Like
Yeah,
it was
really
easy, an easy listen, nothing harsh.
He's very articulate.
Yeah.
Pusha T. He won't.
Yeah.
He's not gonna. He's actually. I would say that's even like a known style of his. Like very explicit,
Slow and methodical.
kind of similar to how Kanye is with his rapping. Like very clear.
Yeah.
Very concise.
Yeah.
But it makes it for very vivid rap. Very.
Yeah.
It's to the point rap. They're just such a good.
Cool
combo.
references. I picked up on
A few of the coke.
a good of them.
Yeah.
A good amount of them.
I always like the Predict Snow Al Roker.
Yeah, and getting the skybox next to Riri is Rihanna, right?
Yeah. And what was all the tennis ball things, because like putting the drugs inside.
Yeah.
The next track is called "The Games We Play."
Drug dealer Benzes with gold diggers in them, and elevator condos on everything I love. This ain't a wave or a phase, cause all that shit fades. This lifestyle's forever when you made. They tweet about the length I made them wait. What the fuck you expect when a nigga got a cape and he's great? Ovens full of cakes that he bakes, still spreading paste. The love just accentuates the hate. This is for my bodybuilding clients moving weight. Just add water, stir it like a shake. Stood on every couch in the A at the black party. No jury on, but you richer than everybody. You laugh a little louder, the DJ say your name a little prouder. And we don't need a globe to show you the world is ours. We can bet 100,000 with my safe hold. My numbers looking like a bank code. These are the games we play. We are the names they say. This is the drug money your ex nigga claim he make. Ain't no stopping the champagne from popping the draws, from dropping the laws, from watching. With yay back chopping, the cars and the women come with options. If you ain't energized like the bunny for drug money, or been paralyzed by the sight of a drug mummy, this ain't really for ya. This is for the Goya, Montoya, who said I couldn't stop then afforded me all their lawyers. The only kingpin who ain't sinking. Chess moves that made my third eye ain't blinking. Stay woke, nigga, or get out. Still pull them whips out. Still spread the chips out.
Beat is ridiculous.
Love it. I mean, it's got everything I remember of Kanye's albums. You know, the how he loves that big band sound, like the marching
The
band.
horn hitting on the drum kit.
Yeah, very much into his horns and his, big drums, big bass.
Yeah.
No 808s in that one, really. I didn't pick up on.
Yeah, it's mainly the guitar and the kick when the drum and the
Yeah, but boy, he had the.
and Pusha just rips through the whole. There's no stopping.
Nice.
The whole time. Some of the bars in there are just so fucking. That is more of a flex track.
It was, but honestly, I was kind of like, it could have been. That could have been
just entrancing, right?
That could have been anybody saying anything.
And it's just sound.
I was hooked by the sound.
Yeah, it's just.
And the lyrics
hypnotizing.
made it, easier to listen to because he wasn't trying to sing with it. It's not a sing song, it's not a sing song type, but it could be like, and I just find it amazing how Kanye, even if he was to do something on that, he probably wouldn't sing. He would have a story to tell behind it.
Yeah.
It's the beat for a storytelling. There's no real, melody to go along there. Like like maybe sing to it, but it was catchy.
Yeah.
Very catchy.
It's such like an unorthodox beat. Like if you were to hear it, like not sounding wise, like it's nothing experimental, but like the pace and the pocket of like the drums is like.
And it was hard.
But he fits right into it. Like maneuvers right through the.
And it kept catching me off guard with the extra plunking of the guitar when it goes bow, bow, bow.
When it like
bow,
loops
bow.
at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. Like I couldn't. It comes in at such a weird.
Yeah, the tempo's a little.
The tempo is
off.
not what you would
But
think.
when it's combined with Pusha, it's like
yeah,
just a cohesive. Yeah, that song is so good. The next one's called Hard Piano. This is featuring Rick Ross. I don't think you've heard him on anything. I know
that name though.
You might know who he is. Bigger dude, really big dude,
yeah,
big belly,
yeah,
beard. Been
Does
around.
he go
forever.
by a name?
Not. I don't think any that you would know.
Okay.
But yes, another seasoned rapper. Extremely distinct voice, very low, deep voice. He's also a somewhat frequent collaborator with Kanye. So.
Older guy, right? Older.
Yeah. So he's worked with Kanye before in his career, so it makes sense that they linked up for this one.
Hear the piano right away.
Never trust a bitch who finds love in a camera. She will fuck you, then turn around and fuck a janitor. Set the parameters. You either with the pro ballers or the amateurs. I won't let you ruin my dreams, or Harvey Weinstein the kid. Good morning, Matt Lauer, can I live? Look at my new digs. The rooftop can host a painting sip for like 40. The war halls on my wall paint a war story. Had to find other ways to invest, cause you rappers found every way to ruin protects. Had to double dutch and double back, then hopscotch to where the trouble's at. Exactly what the game's been missing. This fire burns hot as Hell's Kitchen. Push.
Now that's how the team goes. I'm back from Santeria. That's where the kings go. Down in Santeria. Now that's how the team goes. Back from Santeria.
It's for the sneaker hoarders and coke snorters. The Honda Accords, the Grammy Awards, yo. I could blow $1 million in the dust. Lord knows how many bottles I done bust. Still running through the models like I'm Puff. Confront my problems like I'm Rollo in the Bluff. Pushing all these politics is paradox. Chilling in a condo full of ready rock. My homie amputated but gon' stand for something. I'm down to find a way to get a Grammy from it. Watching my success for some is bittersweet. Your money gone every other month. My money long, so the treasure's tough.
That was good.
He's a great feature.
Yeah, very good. I'm gonna say that piano has a very U2 feel to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because when Edge plays the piano, or more of like an organ, not the organ, the keyboard, like the electronic.
The one that
keyboard.
comes in like in this song with the ding.
No, just the whole dun 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 dun.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's all keyboard.
Yeah, but then he has like another like synth layer on top.
But all of it just feels very rock influenced.
Yeah.
Kanye's something else. I mean,
It's-
say what you will, but Jesus.
It's phenomenal. And when you combine it with
His musical ear is just unmatched on any rap album we've listened to.
yeah,
I mean, he gives the artist such a canvas to put their words on. I mean, I could have listened to Rick Ross go on and on. That was just really great.
yeah, he's so good.
Really great dialogue, really great references.
He's a great writer.
For rap, it was great writing.
Yeah. This one is called "Come Back, Baby."
I want to talk to all you addicts out there that's got yourself a great big Joan, and you done tried all the methadone, and you just can't leave that heroin alone. I wonder, have you
Dope
tried?
just touched down, I'm so grateful. Numbers so low, bitch be thankful. They say don't let money change you. That's how we know money ain't you. Bitch, I been had, bitches been bad. We buy big boats, bitch, I'm Sinbad. Downright sinful, bitch, we been full. All my dope boys, we like kinfolk. Built out buildings, rapped on classics. I've been brilliant, now we blend in. We chameleons. Ah!
Never have I been
The switch is crazy.
Come back, baby. Try me one more time. Oh, baby. I'm about to go out of my mind. I can't.
Who else got the luxury to drop when he want, cause nobody else could fuck with me? What a show off. Nigga, wrist for wrist, let's have a glow off. Fuck it, brick for brick, let's have a blow off. If we go by connections made, I can still climb ladders when complexions fade. Yeah. White on white, that's the tester. Black on black, that's the Tesla. See these diamonds in this watch face? All that shit came from pressure. I play musical chairs with these squares. Rich Flair before they was Ric Flair's cocaine concierge. Longest running trapper of the year. Stood the test of time like Dapper Dan. Season my sauce like Zatarans. Is he still in the caravan? No, it's a meal in the caravan. Whoa, Richard Mille on a leather band. Ooh, behind the wheel like an ambulance. Go, on my way up to Maryland.
Never have I been locked up in a world of misery. I can't.
Well, I mean, I'm a sucker for, I'm a sucker for that. So you're going to get me with that,
Yeah. Kanye has that.
Man, oh man.
He's got that hook on you.
Jeez.
With the, just always finding the old soul samples.
Very soulful.
But to splice that in between the most heavy 808s and rapping.
My goodness, I could feel
like the cuts back and forth are just.
I could feel the vibration without it even really being loud.
That song in the car.
Oh, it's got to be.
Oh my!
Penny shaking.
It's one of the most played songs I might have in that. When that album came out, it like you feel it in your whole body.
Yeah.
Like it just boom, it just cuts in.
Oh yeah, I mean it was like it was not even, it was echoing, like reverberating, so
the low end,
not clearly in the, so you can imagine how stressed out it would be on a speaker in a car.
But the cut from that to the soul sample is just
what a good
so
song.
good.
Yeah,
some of those verses are so hard to, like, fresh off the boat, super stoked.
Yeah.
Your life ends up a quote. The good die young, all dogs go to heaven.
Yeah, everything was hitting.
That shit is like,
he was hitting
when he gets
quick.
into the like angry,
all the
like,
references that come
it's
out.
like, oh, the lines hit so
you
hard.
Can't keep
like,
up.
Yeah, like when he's talking about like hurting someone, it's
you're
like,
busy reacting to one and the other one's right there.
Yeah. It's oh my god.
It was good.
So this one's called Santeria. This one is definitely featuring 070 Shake. I'm not sure if the last one was. But yeah. So I'm not going to preface it. I was going to explain to you what the song's about, but
I know Santeria is a Mexican ritual, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Which that's enough backstory.
Okay.
As it is for I don't want to spoil it.
Still a heavy one on this one too.
Now that the tears dry and the pain takes over, let's talk this peyote. You killed God's baby when it wasn't his will and blood spill. We can't talk this shit over. The Lord is my shepherd. I am not sheep. I am just a short stone's throw from the streets. I bring my offering. I will not preach. Awaken my demons. You can hear that man screaming. I'm no different than the priest. Santeria. I just place orders and drop dollars. Rottweilers roam the grounds, the Glock hollers. The three of y'all too accessible. Seen all the wrong moves, watching the untouchables. We don't do vegetables, niggas get flatlined. Welcome all beef, then we heat them with flat irons. Your plans are backfiring. Think of double crossing the priest. Hail Mary, repeat after me. Santeria.
Los ángeles esperan. Es el fuego que yo conozco. Es
Sounded
el
like
fuego
machine gun
que
fire. Wow.
Of all the things I've ever paid for, know that it's no price tag when I wage war. It's no more to pray for. Niggas get preyed on. Darken my doorstep. They told me the day's gone. You listening, Davon? As I'm talking to your spirit, for God's sakes, I'm dealing with heartbreak. Checking my ego. I'm living with lost faith. I'm back in this hit, nigga. You ever seen Shark Tank? I paid them in small bills. All of them small face. I bet when we draw blood, you niggas will draw blank. Dress you in all black. Partner with all saints. I'm numbers, it's all facts. My shooters give all thanks and all praise. No jail bars can save. Leave you like Malcolm where X marks your grave. Hey, it's probably better this way. It's cheaper when the chaplain prays. Santeria.
Ya te va en la mañana. Ah, es el fuego que yo.
Good.
That song is such an experience. Man, I get the head chills every time I listen to that.
Head chills?
Like, you know, like the little tingles you get, like the goosebumps. Oh my God.
Good tune, man.
So good.
I mean, so there he was tapping into the Latin flavor.
Yeah, well, your preface was a very good preface.
Yeah.
Talking about like the Mexican sacrifice.
Yeah.
Because that's a song about someone directly that he knew that was killed, and him kind of reflecting on it.
Yeah.
Like in an emotional state with the chorus and everything, but then as the song nears the end, he switches into the hit and how he's going to do the hit and how he paid the guys and how they're, you know, there's going to be no trace of your body and leave you like Malcolm or X marks your grave is just like,
that was good.
It's no jail
good
bars
lines.
can save.
Yeah.
I like the contrast.
I mean,
of
I'm not fluent in Spanish, but I picked up on the fuego, like she was saying, like that's the fire in me.
Yeah, yeah.
And conozco, I know I've heard the word. I'm just not sure what it
But yeah, you actually gave a good preface without even knowing.
Well, that's the title. I mean,
I'm saying that it ties in.
Yeah.
Nicely, and she has such a beautiful voice.
Well, he did a great job of, you know, depicting the anger in that song. I mean, you could feel the fury.
Yeah. No price tags when I wage war.
Yeah, that was good.
I mean, there's so many
and there was another thing about war, something, right? When we go to war and something. Good stuff.
Yeah, man. It's such a great track. A more like topic focused one.
Yeah. But his voice was good on that one, I thought.
Yeah, really good.
Like you could feel the
emotion, the pain.
Emotion. You could feel it,
pain and anger. So this is called "What Would Meek Do," and it's featuring Kanye on it.
Niggas talking shit, push, how do you respond?
I'm top 5 and all of them Dylon. I am the hope, the dope dealers won. Pricing the quote, the dope dealers want. Feds taking pictures like it's GQ. This Aviani collarbone is see-through. Angel on my shoulder, what should we do? Devil on the other, what would Meek do? Papa Willie tell the judge the Acanelli. Middle fingers out the ghost screaming Machiavelli. Hail Mary, the scale fairy. 2 sides to every coin, so we bail ready. Smell it through the Tupperware. 2 can get you 4 like a double dare. I'm the king of the ovenware. You can piece the whole puzzle here. Niggas talking
very
shit.
Chaotic.
How do you respond?
Whoop, scoop, whoop, whoopie whoop. Am I too complex for complex con? Everything Ye say cause a new debate. You see, he been out of touch, he cannot relate. His hard way too long, bitch too bad. Got a surrogate his kid, get 2 dads. I be thinking, what would Tupac do? You be thinking, what new kids on the block do? Yeezy, the newest $1 billion baby. It won't feel right till I feel like Phil Knight. Going for 6 rings like what Phil told Mike. 7 pill nights, who know what that feel like? No more hiding the scars, I show them like Seal, right? How do you respond?
Yeah, very chaotic, very good angel, bad angel. Definitely your conscience.
So you get that because the devil is meek. So he's saying like, talking about killing someone.
And
like
how he whispered a little bit there at the beginning, right? Yeah.
That's so
that was good. That was
middle
the best
finger
part.
out the ghost.
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a cool song.
That was good.
That, you know, I don't know why that song I guess because it's like kind of villainish.
Yeah, very.
I always get like a Dark Knight feeler from that. Like,
easily.
He has like some makeup on his face.
Easily.
Cruising down the street, throwing money.
Yeah, easily.
You know, which kind of fits the chaotic.
Yeah, it had
the chaotic sound. The swirling
whole cars and watches and
kind of like, do I want to go down this aggressive or chaotic path but I like it kind of like we said at the beginning, like you've said, you've heard him reference as sort of like in sort of a not a negative, like a villain way.
No. Just
so that makes sense that he
historical
would
way. Yeah.
Like the angel maybe walk away, the devil go after the guy.
It was good. It was
Yeah. Kanye's verse there is like
the MAGA hat.
yeah, there's a lot to unpack there.
I know. You could if you wanted to, but I like just listening. I like I don't
how he flows over the.
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to Kanye anymore and try to unpack or unravel his brain. The fact of the matter is,
sounds good.
He sounds good. He's gonna sing what he wants to sing about.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say sing. He's gonna rap what he wants to rap about, and he's good. He's fucking good. Come on, guys, that's fucking good.
Yeah, he's great. I just want to explain the poopity whoop-diddy swoop part. So that's actually like it's so much fun covering Kanye because like there's so much lore and stuff to his music that makes it so like you know how much discussing I did
draws on his own experience
and how many real life
surrogate dads,
scenarios
like people telling him you got to get 2 dads or something.
So the poopity scoopity thing is like actually it'll be a good transition to the discussion for this last track. So he starts that track with like the poop whoop-de scoop whatever.
Yeah.
So back in I'm not sure if it was 18 or 17, might have been 16, like a little bit before this album, maybe a year before or something. Kanye randomly one day dropped 2 singles out of nowhere, which is very rare for him. Like he does features and stuff, but he very rarely will just drop a Lucy or drop a track. It's usually part of an album. Like it's very rare that he's not putting out a single for an album or something. So he dropped these 2 tracks randomly, and one of them, can't quite think of the name of it now, but one of them had like this incredible soul sample to start with, and Lift Yourself, it was called. Lift Yourself has this like incredible. Actually, let me just.
This next verse though. These bars. Watch this. Yo. Whoopie dee scoop, scoop dee dee whoop, whoop dee scoop dee poop, poop dee scoop dee whoop, whoopie dee scoop whoop poop, poop dee dee whoop scoop, poop, poop.
So that track starts with the whoop diddy poop. I mean, the verse on this album, on that last track we just heard, starts with the whoop diddy poop, whatever.
But it didn't start with it. It had that in this song, right?
No, his verse starts with that in this song. The same lyrics, the whoop diddy poop diddy, whatever. So this beat was actually a beat that Kanye made and had reserved for Drake because Drake said he wanted to put it on his album. And then they had a beef, and then Kanye just put this song out with him saying poop diddy, scoop diddy, poop diddy over it.
Because
as like
he
a
didn't
fuck
have
you to
words.
him. No, it was a beat that he had for Drake that Drake wanted. And Drake said, like, hold on to it for me for my album. And then Kanye decided to just release it one day without Drake's consent and just put poop diddy, scoop diddy over it. Just as like a fuck you to him. Like, not a coincidence that leads into the next track. This is the final track. It's called Infared. And this was a Drake diss from Pusha T. This started one of the best rap beefs probably in the last 10 to 15 years. They started going back and forth with each other with diss tracks, which honestly, it became very personal and like it was like really blew out of proportion, but it was such a fun time to be a hip hop fan because like rap beefs were something that like, you know, they've gone, it's not a new thing. It's happened forever, you know, like the Biggie and Tupac or Eminem and whoever.
Yeah.
But it's always fun because it always would spark them to get really angry and then write a very angry track and kind of put their best bars or insults or, you know, it kind of like pushes the rapper to the top of their skill in order to go at you. And then you try to one up that back. And it's kind of just a win for any fan of rap just because you start to get like these back and forth incredible
references.
Tracks.
Yeah.
So this one's called Infared. Oh, that's just random. This is called Infared, which is a Drake diss. It's slightly subtle in some ways, but then gets direct towards the end. So then Drake responded, we're going to do all these tracks. Not tonight, but at some point. It's just 3 tracks. So Drake responded with a song called Duppy Freestyle, which is a fantastic diss track back at Pusha T. Like really, really aggressive, hard diss track. And then Pusha T responded with like one of the best diss songs ever made.
The game's fucked up, niggas beats is banging, nigga your hooks did it. The lyric penning equal to Trump's winning. The bigger question is how the Russians did it. It was written like Nas, but it came from Quentin. At the mercy of a game where the codes is missing. When the CEO's blinded by the glow is different. Believe in myself and the Coles and Kendricks. Let the sock puppets play in they roles and gimmicks. Shit, remember Will Smith won the first Grammy? And they ain't even recognize Hove until Annie. Salute Ross cause the message was pure. He see what I see when you see Wayne on tour. Flash without the fire. Another multi-platinum rapper trapped and can't retire. Niggas get exposed, I see the cracks and I'm the liar. Shit, I've been exposed, I took the crack and built the wire. Now who do you admire? Your rap songs is all trying my patience. Them prices ain't real without inflation. Hot and fluid, I done grew it. Been a conduit. More than 9 bags on my bitches, I done blew it. See through it, neck E-glue it. Hablan Espanol, I eat to it. Let Steven talk streaming in Shazam numbers. I'll ensure that you getting every gram from us. How could you ever right these wrongs when you don't even write your songs? But let us all play along. We all know what niggas for real been waiting on. Push.
A little poke at him. Kind of like a military kind of.
Lyrics aside, it was like a dream state. You know,
yeah, the vocals are like
vocal behind it, Infrared,
spaced
was just,
out.
Well, no, just the feel of like being in a dream.
Yeah, it's like reverberated. It makes you
Yeah, it was
hazy,
very, hollow, feeling like it could be in a prison cell or like some deep, cave or dungeon.
Cell.
Yeah, so that
It's got like a cold, dark.
yeah, very,
feeling to it.
yeah. So, and being, I guess so if it felt that cold, like you kind of being cold then with the lyrics to, not knowing the history of, without you saying it, I wouldn't have known who they were. He could have just been talking, in my opinion, he could have been talking about anybody. I wouldn't have known,
Yeah. Well,
the history.
if you open the lyrics, that's why I said this one's slightly subtle, but if you know who he's talking about, not very subtle.
Where you don't write your own songs.
Yeah, that's if you go back to the beginning, where he says it was written like Nas, but it came from Quentin, who is allegedly the name of Drake's writer, who writes most of his music. Again, something that nobody knew until this track came out, something that Pusha kind of had the inside ear on. So he's kind of poking at that. And then if you go to the Ferrari line, Ferrari, my 40th, right, you're scrolling past it. Ferrari, my 40th, blew the candles out. Where's he start with? Because I'm supposed to juggle these flows and nose candy. Ferrari, my 40th, blew the candles out. Tom Brady had to scramble out. So he's talking about seemingly blowing candles out at a birthday. But there's like little things like 40th. The name of Drake's producer is 40. So it's like there's little references that are, subtle, but they add up to, to Drake. And then even talks about Lil Wayne there and talking about, he said, I saw what Wayne saw, another washed up rapper that can't retire, whatever. Because Drake was originally a part of a group called YMCMB, which was like Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, Drake. That's kind of how Nicki and Drake got their start, through Lil Wayne, pretty much. So he's saying that like he had heard apparently that Lil Wayne saw that Drake was getting washed up, or had heard someone say that Lil Wayne said that, which is again very, very big and disrespectful thing to say, because Lil Wayne's like, but again, this is stuff that Pusha T somehow has an ear to or knows about. And then at the end too, he's talking about, if you scroll down, not just the ghostwriting, but the streaming numbers.
Steven talk streaming.
Yeah, so let's Steven talk streaming and Shazam numbers. I'll ensure you get every gram from us. There was also like a big controversy too about J. Cole's talked about it too. Like there's rappers that can you can actually like fake your streaming numbers. You can fake any number online, honestly. But there's like reportedly people in the industry that have connections that can pay to make a song look like it's streamed more so that they get more buzz, so that they can promote themselves better. So he's also accusing Drake of doing that, saying that like the numbers don't add up. Yeah. What'd you think the overall?
That was good. I mean,
it doesn't feel like 20 minutes, right?
No.
It feels like a full length.
No, that felt a little
album.
Bit, yeah, that felt longer.
But again, it's just so.
Yeah, the content was.
Content's so potent. And
I realized how much I missed hearing him.
I know. Yeah.
Because it's really fun what he does with music and his beats and his production. Yeah. Like I said, it really feels like he gives, on this anyway, he gave Pusha T a nice canvas to work with and do, what he wanted to do lyrically, almost like letting Kanye take care of the music and I'll do the rest. Yeah. That's shows a big measure of respect that I'll give for Kanye on that too, because again, it's his baby, right?
Yeah, his song. I mean, his music.
Yeah,
but just letting
and
the
his
rapper
way of producing it and how where what he's gonna mix in as far as a cover or a sample and this will go good here and this. I mean, what an amazing feeling it must be to just have that backing.
Yeah. So
yeah, it was good.
Yeah, and then the record after this actually, so his last album that came out last year was 50% Kanye beats and 50% Pharrell beats. So that's like also another fantastic record. Yeah, such a great record.
But very good. Yeah, I would agree.
High replay value too. It's if you let that run all the way through, obviously we stop and discuss, but it flows incredibly.
I felt like how on other albums you say the
transitions are fantastic.
I felt that they were good here. We didn't really give it a chance to do it.
Yeah,
but yeah. It feels like a good moving album. Like you could sit and listen to the whole thing,
which works perfectly for the 20-minute runtime. It's like if you're gonna listen to track one, you're probably gonna just let it go.
There's no
to
stopping.
The end.
You have to listen to this in total.
Yeah, great record.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
It's nice to hear Kanye's music again.
Yeah,
but either way, glad you enjoyed it.
Yes.
Sonically, it's just overall as a
very
whole package,
good.
just a very enjoyable album. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week with a new album and new video. Peace.